Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back to another episode of Grow Home. This might be our last episode, unlikely, but I've decided, even though I have 18 more crystals to find, it's gonna, it could be, it could get to the point where we have 3 or 4 episodes and not even find a crystal. It could just become very much a wandering around situation. And because I want to try to avoid that, I'm going to instead get this last bit and see what happens. We need one stem to grow into, let's see, a rock that is over there. Climb up. Unlikely that it's actually going to hit that. Maybe I can hit this one. Oh well. Let's get up here on top. See if we can walk and not just fall. Mostly just fall. We need to now just get down to the next bit of stem. Now, even though we are dealing with the asteroids, I don't see how it would, with a little bit of avoidance, I think we'll be able to miss the ones we don't want to hit. And I don't think it's gonna stop. Wow, it's beautiful. Now get that star seed. So it will be a little bit of a climb up, although not much. All I have to do is wait until my rockets boost. I imagine you could really make it hard for yourself if you didn't get any of the rockets. If you just had no crystals whatsoever. It's still quite a climb. And it's pretty vertical. Just climb, 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 climb. And I see how they think climbing is the main mechanic in this game, although if climbing this and growing the plant is the main mechanic, this game is even shorter than it seems. It seems rather incredibly short already. But if you could, without really even doing anything too strange, just climb to the top of this and grow this thing. Starseed. Oh, oh, oh. Almost fell off. Just let me get... Retrieve the star seed for analysis. Interesting. Okay, so where do we take it? All the way down, I guess. Don't we have to go all the way down? Or do we go to the ship? Oops. Give me that seed. Give me that seed. Where'd the seed go? Oh. I think I dropped the seed somewhere there. I can't help but notice that there was a teleporter on the top of that thing. So hopefully I didn't just waste a star seed. And ideally, it would be kind of cool if we could plant a second star seed and grow it taller, but I don't see what that would really do. It wouldn't make a lot of sense. And we're just climbing back up. Some difficulty definitely working with that plant. I just want to maybe find a shoot. Maybe we could find a shoot that would grow into the... No, there's no shoots anywhere close, so if we were gonna build a chute into the ship, it would have to be from pretty far below. That'd be a pretty cool thing. I don't think I saw an achievement for that. Or perhaps an alternate ending. Let me up. I want to get that teleporter. We didn't end the game quite yet. So if I can get a teleporter that gets me to as high as the ship is, that's almost certainly the entire height. This thing is not gonna grow anymore. There are no more stems, there's nothing that would lead me to believe. Alright. Let's just carefully see if we can climb through this section. There we go. Come on, head. You too. I think he is just a magnet type thing. Right. Where? So it's not back here, it must be inside the ship. That would make sense. Ship's pretty big and pretty polygony, like everything else. Let's just carefully climb our way down. No! No, 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 no. That wasn't too bad. What happened there is the question. Come on, head. Come on, head. Oh, it's really stuck this time. There we go. Alright. We try this again. Telerouter, insert a starseed to send back home. So we've got some pictures. Artwork, little art gallery of mom and the sheep. Interesting. And then I thought I'd said mom right here. Oh, can I just switch mom off? Nah. Really? Maybe you just can't do it yet. All kinds of pictures. Know what's not here? About 15 crystals. So I'm supposed to have a crystal, a star seed, carry it with me and come in here. And that is 9. So yeah. Do I think there's more? And the star seeds are back. Here we go. Alright. I've got a star seed. Now this kind of does feel like the end of the game. Here. Alright. But let's do it. Send it in here and send it back for analysis. Really? It's not gonna give me any response or anything? Just hear beeping. And it's flashing now, so. Processing. Starseed received. Cultivation will begin immediately. Begin fireworks. In fireworks. Hip hip hooray. Mission status complete. Well done, bud. The boss Pete Young production in. Okay, this is credits. Jerk. So let's count how many people were on this team. Let's see. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21. When you start getting the management, 22. And it was published by Ubisoft. Reflections as well as Ubisoft Worldwide. You have to make this game, and you know you're grateful. Created with Unity. The end equals true. Equals true? Question mark. Alright. Mission update. The starter seed is incredible. We need more. About 8 more. Accept mission? Yes, no. I guess we'll accept. You have selected. Yes, thank you for your enthusiasm. Mission updated. Locate 8 star seeds and send them back via any active teleradar. Okay. Locate 8 star seeds and send them back. So, in theory, yeah, they're gone. So, I'm glad we ended the game, and yet we didn't end the game. That is absolutely what I wanted to happen. I would have been very upset with it if it had just said, well, you're done, you can't play anymore. There have been games in the past, and usually they are games from the past that are like that. But they did it right. Now the things I will say they didn't do right is they didn't put enough levels in this thing. I got this on sale, so I have no idea what I paid for it. I'd probably usually most of the things I got on sale during the Steam Summer Sale were at most $2 or $3 per game. Now, for $2 or $3, this game is excellent. It's great. It's not lacking anything that I can really complain about. But when you start hitting the $10 level for a game like this, you have to start thinking a little bit differently. And if this game was $10, which I don't know if it was or not, it feels very much like it's the beginning of something great, but it's missing a lot. There needs to be more islands, little secret islands, some side missions. This game has no side missions whatsoever. It's just grow this thing to the top, get that star seed, and you win. Literally nothing. There's not a lot more to do. Sure, you can try and collect creatures and crystals, but I'm gonna have to start consulting higher intellect than my own to find these, find the location of these things. I can now go all the way up to this point. Be in the ship and jump out the ship. And start easing my way down in this area, trying to find crystals, but without a locator, without anything more to do, we're kind of stuck still. Yes, I guess there's no reason to doubt that the game wouldn't just allow for us to continue playing even after we get the 8-star seeds. So we will continue down that way. We're pretty lost as far as finding items. Finding crystals, and I need the crystals, I think, to pick up some of the creatures and scan them. And I'm afraid we're gonna get to the point where I'm just gonna have to end recording this series and turn this game into one of the games that I would play off screen, and I'll come back once I've found all the crystals, because I certainly don't want to go just episode after episode not being able to accomplish anything. There are some achievements here. The achievements are for things like sailing and floating in the air for a very long time, or having a meep with me while I'm flying. A lot of the achievements are around the meeps. There aren't enough meeps in this game, though. There's not enough of much of anything in this game. It's very small, very concise. They could have done more. Just more. Now, of course, that was a 28-person team, and seemed only about 18 of them actually worked on the game. And if I was a video game programmer and tried to make a game, I would make something incredibly smaller and not as good or imaginative. This game definitely gets points for being imaginative. Uh, I can't help but feel like I'm not really losing much altitude. Yeah. Uh, this game in particular needs the Steam overlay turned on. Move downward a little bit more. Is that a crystal? Or a teleporter? That's a teleporter. Hey, there is a crystal. Let's see. So how can I do this? Before we try to get that star seed, let's get this crystal. Alright, so we push this in there. Carefully. And then making very good progress. So, where the egg was once, there's now a starseed. And I bet there's starseeds all over the place. So it's probably just beneficial to start at the very beginning of the game and start looking from there and finding these starseeds. And that's what I'm going to start doing next episode. That's it for this episode. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want, and watch every single second of my videos. All that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it and make a donation. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media site, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.